Diet starts today. Breakfast of champions. The wind's getting up a little bit, Jen. I'm thinking it's a bit better than the humidity we're currently facing.
It's blowing some of that humidity away.
Yeah. But day 2 of our exercise and weight loss regime, going well so far.
Yeah,
what do you think?
We've done all right, actually. Really.
Yeah. So, at least the rain's held off. I think we are going to get a bit of rain later on.
It's supposed to be happening overnight.
Well, let's see how it goes. Okay? So, we're downtown. Exercise, good. Let's get back. You're basking in the breeze of your many fans.
Well, just one particular fan. But, yeah, I'm just trying to work out if there's a way to get this to kind of point upwards a bit.
Probably not.
Unfortunately, this fan is about 30 years old, and it's showing its age. It no longer is posable. Must open it up and figure out what's going on. I suspect that the plastic has gone brittle inside.
Probably. Right. We're about to do the Monday Club. It's the weekly live stream for Jen. I am in my position as producer again with the computer and all the controls. Don't know how much you saw of that. I am exhausted. The heat is killing me. Probably killing Jen as well. We are not built for this, being from the UK. So, we're going to do the best we can, but this is going to be 2 hours in a sauna. Trying to entertain people. Let's get on with it. I'm going to press go live because it's 4 minutes. 4-minute warning. So, you ready?
Give me a moment.
This is what I have to work with. So at the moment, are you ready? No. I need more time. I need to do something that I wasn't actually going to do until you mentioned it. What's what I deal with every day. What's that? Instagram? Just add water.
Instagram, isn't that what? I think that was on the card that we sent to my dad.
It probably was, but my joke was Instagram. Just add water.
George Doherty, have you heard from Hornby re the Duchess yet? I haven't. I have been in contact with Simon Kohler, and Simon has promised to answer the questions that I raised by tomorrow. So hopefully we will have an update video, that we will quickly put together tomorrow, and we'll put that out as a special video. Ham Shackleton asks, has Jenny fitted those chokes yet? Yes, I have. I've got them fitted. I made the mistake of going, is that working? Is that working? And I actually burnt the tip of my finger. And then asked Richard Brighton at DCC Concepts. I said, are they working if they're like getting red hot? Like, like you touch them and it feels like it's burnt your finger. And he said, actually, yeah, if they're warm to the touch, like 65 degrees centigrade, he said, then they are doing their thing. You have to worry if they're cold, because it basically means they're not doing anything. So I have fitted them to the layout, and hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, that's going to sort that problem out.
Can I just say, guys, it's so hot in here, it's like a sauna. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to stay on much longer, Jen.
You're actually starting to drip. I'm wondering whether you should actually go downstairs.
Yeah, I don't feel very well, Jen.
It is incredibly hot up here, and if I look like I'm glistening, then it's glistening. It's such a horrible word when applied to a person. But certainly you can go downstairs, but you can leave your fan.
So, guys, my goodness. It's been hot and humid. Thankfully, the temperature is now coming down. You can tell by the fluffiness of my hair that the humidity hasn't yet. But I think we are getting thunder finally. So there is one thing that I want to end this vlog on. It's been a bit of a weird hodgepodge one because, well, while I was out in town, it didn't feel appropriate to film all the time because there's just people all over the place. And sometimes you just get that vibe that if you whip out a camera, someone's going to jump in on it. So I just didn't. And then we filmed a little bit during Jen's live stream, but I was just so badly hurt by that. My goodness, it was like a sauna, and it's no good. No kind of place for me, that. But there was one thing. Something came in the post, and I am so happy. I could not be happier, because I have here something I have been hunting for years, ever since I found out that he existed. Now, my friends had, when I was younger, one of my friends had a computer that wasn't an Amstrad, a Spectrum, or a Commodore. They had an MSX. and I never saw anyone else with one. So I always found it quite an interesting machine because I got to try it and it was interesting. And as a result, I've been hunting around for a certain type of one. Not the one that they had, but the one that has a built-in MIDI controller. And that is the MSX CX5M from Yamaha. And this thing is really, really heavy. So, has its standard joystick ports on this side, printer port in the back, a cassette controller port, sound out, monitor out, which means that basically these are, well, they look a bit like composite inputs, so I'm going to try them. RF out, don't know what that is. And that is a power supply. I need to source a power supply. But here's the fun ones. The connector port for the specific type of Yamaha keyboard that attaches to this. Don't have that, but I'm going to find it at some point. And then 2 MIDI inputs and outputs. Yep, out and in for MIDI. And 2 sound for the MIDI. So, this is an MSX computer with a MIDI controller in it. It's a specific cartridge you can get that does the controller for the keyboard and does all the sound programs. Again, don't have that. I'm trying to build it up in pieces because I couldn't have afforded that otherwise. This thing is really heavy, by the way. It's a chunky machine and it looks superb. I am so happy to finally have one in the collection. Like I said, I've been hunting for about 3 years to try and find one. And I've bid on many, loads of them. Always got outbid. These things are not the most common machine ever. I wouldn't say they're rare because a fair few have come up over the last few years, but they are certainly uncommon. But to finally have one, oh, so good. So I basically waited for the last hour of the auction and thought, right, no one's bid. Maybe some people are watching, but no one's bid, so I'll bid. And I got in there. Thankfully, no one bid against me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got it. It would have gone up and up and up again. And then it would have gone out of my price range. So I'm very, very happy to finally have an MSX in the collection. So happy. Right, that's all for today. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. If you liked today's video, please consider supporting me on Patreon. And an extra special thanks goes out to Chief89 and Tepic. Thank you.